All right, guys, 41 weeks at the doctor. Let's see what she says. 39 weeks.
And almost 5 days.
So what's going on here?
I'm on my bouncy birthing ball thing, and I'm drinking this magical raspberry leaf tea.
Okay.
It's supposed to have superpowers. Like, literally, even all the reviews were like, this made me go into labor immediately, or it made my labor so much easier.
Where'd you go out to dinner?
Oh yeah, we went and got some hot chicken tonight. Spicy food supposed to induce labor.
Anything else on the list?
Am I looking good right now, babe?
Yeah. I'm encouraging all of the activities.
I want him out. I love him dearly, but I want him out. If we make it to our appointment, which is 2 days after the due date, we'll do the membrane sweep strip thing. I don't know. I'm just...
Debbie, you don't even know what's about to happen. Action.
We're here again. 40 weeks. I did not want to make it to this appointment, so I'm mad.
You told me you'd be mad if we ended up here. I really didn't think we would.
I swear to God, if I'm not dilated enough to a membrane sweep, I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a scene.
Make a scene in this
I'm
hospital?
gonna make a scene.
So yeah, this is our post-due experience. Limbo, it feels like a world of just sort of like, we're ready to go. Like we even cleaned the basement. We organized the basement. That was a mess. Then she had the lovely idea of helping assemble my desk, and then also going and getting doors for the studio. Her nesting is like building the studio now. It's amazing.
Might as well. We have all these extra days.
Yeah. There's some pros to the baby being in there longer, so that...
Yeah, it's normal. I just don't want it to get to 41 weeks. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. He's cooked. He needs to, read the room and understand when it's time to leave the party,
Yeah,
You don't want to be the last one at the party, dude. Don't be that guy.
Read the room.
40 weeks and 6 days. Hi, dear.
What's up?
Thanks for the coffee.
No problem.
I mean, I think at some point we'll have a baby. I don't know when. I think, like...
Any day.
At our Thursday appointment, I was really disappointed to even have to go to that appointment because I thought I would have the baby before then, since this entire time. I've been told he's going to be here early, and now it's like 41 weeks almost. Tomorrow it'll be 41 weeks, so that's definitely not early. So it's very frustrating. The membrane sweep did not work, which I was really actually like silently pretty hopeful that it would work. I heard so many people say, oh yeah, you go into labor 24 to 48 hours after. So like that night and the night after and even the night after, I was like hoping, and it's just really disappointing to wake up every morning and be like, I'm still pregnant.
We're doing our best to stay calm. We're certainly ready. Our bags are getting a little bit of dust. They've been on the floor for a few weeks now. I've certainly used some cameras from the camera stuff. I've certainly used some of the clothes. Just sort of wash it, put it right back in our to-go bags.
Didn't you say there were like, I mean, I've even seen it. There are a lot of people that you've seen too, though, saying that they think that we had the baby and we're just like top secret agent about it right now and keeping it a secret off the internet.
Well, we didn't tell people right away that we were pregnant, so they were using that sort of boy who cried wolf against us.
But like, that makes sense to not announce a pregnancy too early. Mm-hmm. Like, because of the risk associated with it. It doesn't make sense to not tell people that you had the baby and that everything is great.
What if we secretly had him a long time ago and he's already 3?
Ooh. So, because of all that, today we have another doctor's appointment. So they're going to check on his fluid levels and just make sure everything is good, because I guess at this point, if it gets too low, that's not safe for him. And they just want to make sure that it's clear and everything is healthy, and if everything is good, which I'm assuming it is, I don't know, then they'll let me just kind of stay pregnant a little bit longer, but that probably will not be very much longer because we're going to have to schedule like an induction, I think, for the end of the week.
We have our own internal like timeline of our like goals that we want to schedule certain things, but we haven't talked to the doctor about it, so. Yeah,
she tried to get me to do it at the Thursday appointment, but I didn't want to. I wanted to see, like, the ultrasound So I opted for that for today instead of an induction today. And I just figured we would not make it to today, but here we are. I'm gonna ask for another membrane sweep. Hopefully we can do that after the ultrasound. And if, you know, we have to, I guess we'll schedule an induction for Friday, I think we were talking.
Either way, he's no longer a Leo. He is now a Virgo.
Right, that's like a thing everybody is like upset about.
I tweeted about who's a Virgo. Is it bad if you have a Virgo? And all the Virgos popped in and they're like, no, Virgos are awesome.
It doesn't matter. And what does it make sense? Like the baby is conceived at the same time. Like if I had a C-section last week, he'd have like a completely different personality.
Yeah, when he's born.
Also, people are like freaking out, being like, oh my God, are you okay? We haven't passed any kind of like weird threatening level of being pregnant, especially being first time. It's normal to go to 41 weeks. It's normal to even go to 42 weeks. But I don't think we're going to get that far because Friday would be a couple days before 42 weeks.
That's
People can chill out. I'm basically giving myself a pep talk at this point. I can chill out. But yeah, let's go get him out.
We got an ultrasound. Let's go.
That was insane. You see it? Weird. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. That's a lot.
There's a little face. He's a boy? Yes. So there's a little hand there.
Look at him trying to breathe. That's kind of cool.
All right, we're in the classic room 5. I know.
live here.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna do another sweep. So.
Well, we'll see. We haven't asked yet, but the lady who did the ultrasound said everything looked really good.
Yeah, it's a nice warm amniotic world in there that was looking healthy. Are you ready to hold the baby in the real world?
Yeah, you think she can pull him out?
Could you mind just grabbing and pulling? Yeah. Hi guys. All right, we're back home. So, how you feel?
Fantastic.
But there is a huge sense of relief we were both discussing a little earlier after the appointment. So, she'll fill you in.
Well, I had first of all, I had another membrane sweep, but I don't know if this one worked because the last one seemed a little bit more painful, and I guess I associate that with like messing stuff up and like getting things to move. And this one didn't feel as intense, I guess. Membrane sweeps, by the way, aren't that bad. Like today didn't really hurt that bad. The last one hurt more. And I've had just like cervical checks that hurt even worse than that. So it's not that big of a deal. But it's supposed to help, and everybody says it, you know, can make you have the baby in a day or two from the sweep, but the last one did nothing. So I don't know. I think I've let go of all the things I've been trying to add up, like the tea and the dates and the pineapple and all the suggestions of sexy time and like everything. Everyone just like, you know, thinks that what they did, the last thing they did before they went into labor is like the magical thing that works for everyone, and everyone has opinions, but I think it's just not gonna happen, or will happen when it happens, and nothing I do is gonna really sway it very much. So we finally decided to schedule an induction for Friday. This is Monday. Mm-hmm. So Friday, if he hasn't been born yet, which everyone thinks he might be, but what did she say?
She's told us many times that if she was a betting woman, she would bet on the weekend, or she was expecting it at any moment. And
she's been telling me that since I was 35 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, so we're taking her estimates with a grain of salt.
But she even was like self-admitted, like, I don't want to tell you that I think he'll be born before Friday, because I know I've told you before I think he's gonna be born, and he wasn't. So
we do feel a huge sense of relief. By actually knowing there's sort of an end to this. It's felt a little bit like she'll be taking
for the rest of my life.
Yeah, she'll be going to school, taking him to school in her belly. And so we felt a little bit like it was never going to end. But now we're feeling good. You know, we know at the very latest this is today was the last Monday, as she said to me earlier. Today was the last Monday that it's just the two of us.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I do feel a lot better about a few things. Like, first of all, they checked the ultrasound and the fluids are good and placental function is good and the baby looks healthy and he's doing his breathing practices and all the things. So, you know, my stress about him not being okay, I feel a lot better there. She also said that he's not going to really get big. Like, it's not like he's going to get significantly bigger from last week to this week to even next week. So that was like a fear of mine. I'm like, what if he's too big? And then we have to do a C-section just because of the size issue. And she's like, no, they don't really grow very much at this point. So she also said, you know, because I've been reading a lot of forums and stuff, which can be good and bad. But then you go and read these things and people are like, I had an induction and it was the worst thing ever. I was pushing for 4 years. And it's just like, okay, you know, and it just puts these things into your head. But then people, you know, have the opposite. And they're like, I had a great experience and I went in the morning, 6 a.m. like us, and had the baby by noon. And it's like, oh, that'd be nice. Yeah. You know, it seems like the average is about 12 or 13 hours from the point of induction, from what I've seen in the forums. And mostly good reviews. And the doctor said that I should be a good candidate for it.
She's a good candidate for it because she's got a very ripe cervix. So that's good. That means that the induction stuff is going to be a little bit more of getting it started, hopefully. Getting it started and then your body taking over, whereas she's had clearly issues where they're having to ripen the cervix. And that's a major like issue that she faces. So
yeah, it's not like I have had zero progress.
Yeah,
it's just
we're making progress. But it's slow.
She thinks it'll happen before Friday, but I don't know. I feel like we're going Friday.
So leave a comment if you have a story. We'll take all of them with a grain of salt.
You know, maybe I shouldn't read the like. I don't know. Like,
I'll read the comments.
Negative stories do like make me more nervous, less confident, and I think that's probably really bad for me at this point. So
be mindful of your negative comments.
Maybe I'll just avoid the comment section for now.
Clearly this looks like a very wild experience that we're already like deeply in. This is like a very unique time in our lives. This feels very powerful, and I think it's only about to get more epic.
He's moving around. He's been moving around a lot today.
It's a good thing.
He always kind of does, but
I have noticed that there is a lot of pregnant people at these doctor's appointments. Just something I noticed.
It's an
okay. Anyway,
you're supposed to. Anyway,
yeah.
It's like an OB.
Yeah, I know.
Like being pregnant is hard enough as it is, but then like when you pass your due date, it's just like so defeating.
Yeah.
Because you're so excited to be at the end, and you think the due date is the end, but it's just such a guess number that my advice would be don't like hold your breath for your due date because it really doesn't mean anything.
Before we know it, he'll be here.
Wild. We're gonna have a baby this week. We will have a baby this week.
Yep. So that's
freaking crazy. We're gonna walk out of the hospital with a human.
Yeah.
You know what to do with it? I don't know what to do with him.
We'll figure it out. So,
but I'm excited. I am excited.
So thank you so much for watching the vlog. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop a comment. I'll be probably reading them more than her, but she'll read them after, I'm sure. Don't scare her. If you go use the code BABY on our merch store, you get 15% off.
Woo.
And
and thank you to everybody who supports us over on Patreon, patreon.com/Jacqueline and Dave.
All right, we're out. You can hit the camera.
He's not though.
But hold on, we're gonna end on cute animal cuddles. Look at this. Nice. You guys enjoying the sunshine?
Getting tan?
Angel? Nice. Looking cute, Angel. Looking cute, Nana. Looking cute, Tippy.
Baby's looking cute.
Looking hairy, baby.
Say bye.
Goodbye.